Let's talk about hiring people to film your demo video and to do like graphic design for your website and stuff like that. A lot of times you think in terms of, well, how should I go about hiring someone? You know you need a good video, you know you need a good website, some graphics, all that sort of stuff, but how do you find the right person? And of course you can go to websites like Upwork and that sort of stuff, but here's a very updated 2017 version, and let me just record this so I can show you guys what I'm doing. But this is actually what you do is you basically want to go to Instagram, right? So go to Instagram and then you just do a search. So let's say I'm going to search for graphic designer. I'll actually do a search here and I'll type in graphic designer, and then all this stuff pops up. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of looking through all these images in terms of graphic design. Like I see this one and this actually looks pretty cool, so I'll click on their profile and hey, there's a cool graphic designer in terms of like, man, this is actually hella cool. This sort of stuff, to me, I'll look at this and I'll say, wow, it's pretty cool, and I'll click on the three dots in the upper right, and then what you do is you want to copy the profile URL, and then I'll just like send it to myself, right? So I'll do that. You can do that with a graphic designer, you can do that with a videographer. So I'll type in, let's see, videographer, and then we'll click on that, and I'll look through a ton of people's stuff. And so once it pops up, I'll just look in terms of what are they making. So like this video here, this actually looks pretty decent and looks like really cool. You can see drone footage and all that, so it looks really nice, but they're not in the US. And so if I want to get local people, I'll actually type in like some local place. Like let's say I live in Florida, I'll type in Florida videographer or something like that. And so that's how I'll actually find people in terms of are they good or are they not, literally just by going through Instagram. And so what you're doing is, in order to find some really good people to hire, it's pretty much what people do to hire you as a speaker. And it's how I found the guide to do this. So like flip this around. So like here, I knew I wanted a video of obviously the high rise. I said, okay, this is a pretty cool background. I want a really cool video, but I didn't know in terms of who's going to be good in terms of actually hiring a really good videographer. And so what I did is I kind of just looked through everyone's stuff and I said, okay, this is a really good video, that's a good one, and let me see what they can do. And so that's pretty much what you want to do if you want to actually find a really good person to hire. And when it comes to actually hiring a person for your videos, for your website, for your graphic design, whatever it is, you want to do the work up front in terms of making sure you're hiring the right person to begin with, because later on you won't have to really do anything else. Like the video guy, when I hired the video guy to film the really cool high-rise video, all I literally did, I said, okay, it's going to be a really cool about me story. I've got bullet points and I just want you to do your thing. That's literally all I did. At that point, he just did his thing. He just said, all right, let's just film with this gimbal thing, and that's it. And so the same thing happens when you're hiring for anything. You do your work up front. You say, okay, this person is amazing. They're great at what they do. Do your thing, and that's it. So that's a very simple way that you can actually find someone to do your speaker demo reel, your graphic design, all sorts of stuff.